All right, this is very quickly turning into our favorite camper and my favorite camper makeover. So I want to show you what we've been up to and also see if we can get it all done in one weekend. I told Tom I'm not going to drag this project out. We're just going to see if we can get it all done in a weekend. I don't know if that's actually possible, but I'm excited to show you what we've done. All right, well, let me get you up to speed real quick because we have a lot to do today. So we bought this camper about a month ago on an auction. Sight unseen, we had only seen photos of it.
I decided we're gonna name it.
Okay.
Its name is Peanut.
And then Tom ended up driving down to Indiana to pick it up. So he got it back home, and the number one question was, does it smell inside? Because that's about the only thing we couldn't tell from the photos. All right, but the main question is, does it smell?
All right, Corbin, you tell me.
All right, does it? No. Do we trust Corbin's judgment of smell? Okay, let me.
Yeah, we do.
We do?
It doesn't smell.
Okay, good. And we were very pleasantly surprised to see that it really was just what we expected. It didn't smell inside. There weren't any concerns about water damage or anything else like that. But it quickly became obvious that this camper had actually been camped in quite a bit. And I really liked it, the layout. Our hope is that my parents can use it to go camping with us. However, it was just so brown. Like everything was brown. And so right away, my initial thought was, man, I really would like to paint the inside of that camper. The other thing that we wanted to do right away was to replace the dinette with a sofa bed. And so again, it was on auction. And so we knew that the mattresses and the dinette cushions and the dinette table were missing from this camper.
All right, so when we ordered this couch, we had not had the camper yet. We just assumed this would all come out and then the couch could go in between here, which I think will still work out fine. But the surprise that we found, which I should have known, it being a camper,
because nothing's ever straightforward with a camper,
is this box right here. I'm fairly confident is the outside tire indent.
Yeah, the wheel well.
Cut into, yeah, the wheel well cut into. So that can't go anywhere. And the problem with that is that the frame for the couch is
meant to just sit on the ground.
Yeah, it's meant to go like that.
Okay.
But no, we gotta
cut it.
Yeah.
Modify it.
Yeah.
So instead of buying new cushions and table, we decided that it might work better and function better if we put an RV sofa in here that converted to a bed. And surprisingly, Tom actually thought that that was a good idea too. It's kind of ugly, but I don't know. Is it comfortable though? So I am actually 3 for 4 when it comes to pulling dinettes out of the campers that we have made over. If you want to see any other final camper makeover videos, I can link to those down below. I'm not against dinettes. I just think they're not the best use of space always. It depends, but they're not always the best use of space. And so he got all that pulled out. And so I figured it was actually the perfect time to start painting. Now on this camper, I didn't want to paint the cabinets. They're fine. They're like 3 different colors of wood grain. I don't quite understand, but they're lighter colored, and so I thought it would be fine. My main reason, well, I had 2 reasons for wanting to paint the interior. One was that, like I said, everything was brown, and the sofa that we got was also brown. And so it felt dated. It is a 2019 camper. I don't understand. It felt like a brown blob when you walked inside. And so it felt dated. It felt a little grungy from being used so much. So I knew that the white paint would clean it up, make it feel fresh and clean, but also brighten it up a ton. Now here's what's funny. So this is a 2019, and Tom and I on one of our date nights decided to go look at new campers at a local place. And wouldn't you know, finally, I guess it was in 2021 that they started putting white interiors in campers. And so we were looking at the newer models. There's a lot of white and gray and black. I didn't love all of it, but it was very noticeable that the ones with white walls, they just felt brighter and more spacious. It was interesting talking to the sales guy because he said, yeah, people either love it or they hate it, because the fear is obviously we're camping. Camping is dirty. Why would you want white walls, right? But again, for me, it's worth the trade-off because I do like how bright and open it feels. And this camper is actually teeny tiny, so we need all the brightness and openness that we can get in here. So from past experience, the first step we always want to do is prime. And so this time I'm using a water-based primer because I didn't have any concerns about painting the like wallpaper that's in these campers. And so I just used a water-based primer and then the same color paint that we have used in our other campers. I did know that I put one coat of primer, but I did know it would take about 3 coats of the white paint then as well. The only good thing is this is a very small camper, so it was actually going really quickly and it was so gratifying. I mean, the white paint like instantly just made it feel brighter and cleaner in here. So I knew right away that I thought it was the right decision and I really liked it. And today's video is sponsored by RV Mattress. They have been spoiling us. So as you saw, this camper did not come with mattresses. So it was bought on a site, Cranky Ape, where we don't even know how they end up on there, but lots of times they have some damage or different things wrong. So this one didn't have much for damage, which we're grateful for, but there was no mattresses and the cushions for missing for the dinette and all that. So then when Tom was bidding on it and we saw it, we're like, well, that won't be such a big deal because RVmattress.com makes mattresses specific for campers, all the different RV sizes, camper sizes, but also if you have just any other unique or kind of wonky sizes that you might need a mattress for, you should check out their site. And so here's how it works. You go online to their site, you can put in your dimensions, and then you'll see the different options. And so for this camper, we decided to go with their signature hybrid. Now we have a similar one in the other camper, and we had the medium firmness and we really liked it, but we wondered with my parents using this camper if we should go a little bit firmer. So we have the signature hybrid in firm. And we've mentioned this before, but the RV mattresses from RVmattress.com are actually, it's a sister company to Helix. And so that's why we have so much faith in them too, is because we love our Helix mattress so much. And what you're gonna find is that your mattress from RVmattress.com comes with all of the same great benefits. It's made in the US. They have their own factory in Arizona. It comes with a 120 night sleep guarantee. So if you're like, buying a mattress online, I don't know, you get 120 nights to try it out. Beyond that, it has a 10-year warranty and shipping is free in the US. And so it comes rolled up in a box. It is so convenient and so easy to bring it into your camper, unroll it, and let the magic happen. And super comfortable as well. So obviously we haven't slept on this one yet, but we have had the chance to sleep on ours in our other camper and we really like it a lot. And we also showed you the bunks in here. They're very small and narrow, like they are not a standard size at all, but we went onto their website and they had a size that fits in there as well. So we haven't got those put in yet, but we'll get to that as well. But wait, there's more. If you use our link down below, you can save 20% off your own mattress. All right, we are tracking along very well, if I do say so myself. So this is the wallpaper that I got. I think the scale of the pattern is probably not right for a camper. It's probably a little bit too big. I'm not always good at getting scale right when I order this kind of stuff. I was worried, so it's just gonna go behind here, behind the toilet. I was worried that it was gonna be not wide enough and I would have to cut like a little sliver of a piece. It is like the exact width of this space. And so I am just blown away that I got that lucky and that it's the right width. So I only had to trim it on the top or bottom. I still had to get it straight. So there's that, but I did get an X-Acto knife. And so I'm gonna cut it long on the top and bottom. We'll just give it a shot and see if we can get it on without any wrinkles. I guess the other thing you probably can't really see very well. Oh yeah, you can kind of. There's a seam right up the middle. So I'm hoping that's not too obvious once we put this on, but it is what it is. Oh my goodness. This is, are you joking me? Is this, I thought this was like the wallpaper that you just peel off the back. Pre-pasted, removable, smooth wallpaper. Yeah, it's removable, but I don't want to do all the get it wet, and I'm so annoyed right now. I thought when I was looking at this, it was just from Amazon, like, but it was like a store on Amazon, that it was the type that has the sticky back like I did in our other camper. I'm thoroughly annoyed right now. That is so frustrating. Well, it is what it is. So I'm gonna cut it roughly to length and then I have to get a sponge with some water on it. This is so annoying. All right, we'll figure it out. Okay, first of all, doesn't this look awesome with the white now? I am thrilled. I'm very happy with it. Okay, so you're supposed to take a sponge, wet down the back, let it sit for 3 to 5 minutes. You fold it in on itself. I don't have a sponge because I didn't think we were doing this today. So I just have like a washcloth and I'm gonna just try and wet it down and we'll just see if that actually works or not. Really worried this is not gonna go well. I think we have enough if it doesn't turn out to try it again. But it's like curling up. I think maybe I didn't get it wet enough. I have no idea. Now, I think there's two types of people in the world. Those that would wallpaper a camper and those that wouldn't. And that is totally fine. I know often and on our other camper makeovers, sometimes people are just like, why? But why? Why would you put all that work into the inside of a camper? And like I said, I wanted it to feel brighter and cleaner. I also just really enjoy this type of stuff. I don't know why, but I just think it's so fun to make over the interiors of these campers. And so this one, to me, for whatever reason, it just felt like it had a little bit of a retro vibe. I don't know if it's because of all the brown or whatever. And so I was looking for wallpapers online and came across this pattern. And like I said, the biggest bummer though, I really thought this was like the peel and stick kind of wallpaper. I would not have selected to put like a paste on wallpaper. It is removable, so that's good, but that was not my expectation for this project. And so I was so bummed that I didn't put enough water on the first piece that I did, because I know if I would have just put more on, it just would not have been a big deal. It was the right width. I didn't have to cut it a lot, but if I would have had enough to redo it, I would have pulled it off and redone it, but I didn't. So it turns out I pretty much had just enough to do that piece behind in the bathroom on the back wall, and then also I wanted to do the backsplash in the kitchen. Okay, so I really want to, we're gonna put wallpaper on the backsplash here, and I really want to take down this guy and this before we do that. So we're trying to figure out how on earth it's actually up there. Oh no, you have to use an old-fashioned screwdriver? Yep. Good thing it's just one screw holding it up.
Gotta love camper paneling. If I pulled hard enough, I could just pull it off, but yeah. I don't want to do that.
Awesome. Now, this was a little tricky because of the window, and so, I mean, I was just making it up as I went. I could have probably like found a YouTube video or something, but I was just kind of like, let's just get this done. And so it turned out okay, like not horrible. The sun pattern goes up a little bit on the left side under the window. It's fine, it's a camper, but it did stick much better. I knew how much water to put on this time, so that wasn't a problem for this area. So I do feel like it's stuck on very well. And sometimes the concerns with the peel and stick wallpaper in campers, well, because we're in a cold climate or hot climates too, I think, is that it can peel off. So you don't want that to happen either. So this, I do feel very confident that it's stuck on, and I think it'll wash up okay. But overall, I actually really like how it looks. I think it's a super fun pattern. It just adds a little cheer and makes it our own. And so this is very quickly turning into my favorite camper makeover. So I'm happy enough with how it turned in. I'm not a perfectionist, but I do like it to just look really nice. And so there's a few spots that bug me a little bit, but it's fine. And then for the bathroom, I also got this like towel ladder to put towels on behind the toilet. I thought it would look cute and break up the wall in the bathroom, but it'd also be practical. We've used hooks before, like just like command hooks in the bathrooms for towels, but the towels always fall off when you're traveling. And so that's why I thought having just something that they actually like go over might function just a little bit better. And it was cute. I thought it was cute. So I worked on getting it put together, and then I brought it into the bathroom. Okay, so my concern was that this was going to be like way too big. It's actually like kind of a teeny tiny ladder thing, which is good for a camper. But if you would want something like that for a real bathroom, I don't know that it would be as big as you want. Okay, so the problem I'm seeing here is that the bottom needs to come out a little bit more for it to lean the right way against the wall. I feel like because we actually like want to use all the rungs on it, I want it to be up a little bit higher. I'm trying to figure out the best solution for that. You know, in my head, this all just came together really easily, and I'm trying not to like bother Tom with this right now. So I just need to think about it a little bit. But I do like how it like breaks up the wallpaper and everything, and I think it looks cute. I think if we could just get it raised up a little bit, it would be like perfect. So I'm gonna think on the best way to do that for a little bit, and we'll just work on something else right now. So then Tom got everything back in. He got the mattress in, the couch in, and I'm really liking how this all looks. But we still need to put the window things back on. We got to figure out what we're gonna do with that. I don't know yet. But I do want to show you the bedspread that I got because I just think it's like beautiful. It looks like a piece of artwork, I think. So let me show you that. Okay. I would put sheets on, but I just want to spread this out and see what it's going to look like in here. I had found this, and then it was kind of the inspiration for the rest of the design in here. I think you'll see where the sun pattern came with the wallpaper. Darn it, I put it in the dryer, but it's still really wrinkly. So I just really loved the like orange tones. Seeing it now, I thought there would be a little bit more orange and a little bit less white. I actually thought that the white was like more of a linen color or off-white. And so now I'm thinking like, oh no, a white comforter in a camper is a horrible idea. It's one thing to paint the walls white, but that might not be the best idea. But I also think it's really pretty too. So we'll just leave it for now and we'll think about it. But it's just a lot of white now. It's fine, it's not a big deal. All right, so we'll leave it for now and then we'll figure out what we're gonna do with it. So overall, I really like this camper a lot. We actually got to take it just on one quick weekend camping trip because we wanted to see if everything like functioned and worked. And it actually like worked really well for our family. So I feel confident that if we want to take it on trips, like more road style trips where we don't want to take our big camper, or if my parents are taking it, or my parents with some of the kids, I think it's like the perfect size for that. Because even like I said, like it's been used a lot, but the kitchen you can tell has not been used. Like we still just cook outside, eat outside, play outside, and it's just really to like go to the bathroom and sleep. And so we really liked it a lot. And this couch worked out really well too. So 2 of the kids slept on here, and then we had the bunks for the other 2. And so, I mean, it was close quarters, don't get me wrong. Like, we were all within like touching distance of each other. But Tom said like it pulled super easy, like he didn't even know it was back there. And just basically worked really well. And it actually has a surprising amount of storage in here too with these upper cabinets. And so I feel like the storage space is used really well in here too. So we're really actually very happy with it so far. And I think I can see us getting a ton of use out of it. I had really wanted to get this all done this weekend, but I didn't. And so the only thing that's really left is the bunks, and then is the bunk area. I have some plans for that. And then also these like window things, I have to figure those out. And I actually have some different pulls for the cabinets too. So a few more finishing touches, and like I said, this is my favorite. I'm really happy with how it's coming together, even though the wallpaper and everything was kind of a pain in the butt. I like the accent and how it's all looking. So I'm really happy with it, and it's been a really fun project. That's where we'll leave it for today, but I'll be excited to show you the finished product. I'm also wondering too, I feel like this is just like a big empty blank space. So I'm trying to think too if there's something we could put there as well. So I'll keep thinking on that too. All right, well, I would love to know what you're up to this weekend. Are you doing anything fun? Are you the type of person that would wallpaper a camper or not? So I would be curious to hear that as well. All right, well, I love you. I hope you have a really great weekend, and I'll see you again soon.